What up?
One time for the one
Yeah.
time. It's the family bloodline.
And we are back.
I'm missing
Right.
her.
Friday.
Echoing all. I just fixed it though.
I ain't hear no echo.
Oh,
I had some. Is it on
yeah,
me?
no, it was an echo from my side. It
Okay.
was one of my. I had us on something else, and it came through.
Mic check, mic check.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm trying to remember exactly. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what it was. It was on a different platform. But hey, what's happening, family? We're
People.
back. So let's go. Let's go. Let's start it off. How's y'all's weeks been?
Yeah. Been pretty solid. Glad to be back grinding, be back, you know what I'm saying, working, especially with these kids being out of school now.
Ooh wee.
Definitely glad I'm back at work because, oh my goodness, I don't think I can do it all day at home with them. So,
Hey,
other than
it's
that,
us.
the heat been beat me up, but got to adjust to it. But we going to get through it. Solid week though. How about y'all?
It's been good. I can't complain. Kids' last day of school was this week. Their last day was yesterday, so today was the first day they was out. I
Yes.
was at work all day, so I mean it's been a cool week. Work been kind of slow, except for today for all days, but
Of course.
huh, it is what it is.
'Cause that's when you want to when the day you expect to be able to hang out and chill. That's when it's all got to go down. That's when everybody wants.
Absolutely. Like why though?
Oh yeah, that's how it works.
People suck.
When you're expecting to get out of work a half hour early and then up, you over a half hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's how it works. Chicken man, how about you? How's it been with you?
My wife. I ain't got that. I ain't got one of them. Let me
Oh,
not.
I'm about to say you go to
go
Vegas
ahead
or
and speak
something
that
over
into
the
existence.
right.
No,
Go
You
ahead
call
told
and
him you
speak
was
it
going to
into
get
existence.
tacos and you come back with a whole
right.
wife.
Exactly. No wife. I don't have a wife. Um, Week has been hectic to say the least, but you know, life keeps lifing, and
Yep.
people keep on peopling.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know, and
For
that's
sure.
that's the long and short of that. I wish it wouldn't have. Oh, I didn't mean to put that up there just yet, but hey, welcome back. I wish it wouldn't have been so long, but it is what it is. Good week, and we're gonna keep it pushing and keep it moving and grooving. But you know, two tears in the bucket. Fuck it, I'm a grown ass man. I'll get it all figured out.
That's
As we
like,
as we do.
Mm-hmm.
but you
Yep.
got to support. You got a support system though. So anytime, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
We
Right.
definitely ain't gonna do that here, but anytime.
Right. That's the best part of it. So, all things considered, I wish things would have gone a bit different this week. Uh, but we're gonna keep it pushing. We
Yep.
keep it grinding. So, yeah, that's what it's been. That's what it's been. So that was a quick round of the table for everybody's week.
I
Yeah,
mean it's just been what it's been, man.
yeah. It's just like you say. It's just adulting right now. You know what I'm saying? There's
Yep.
Yeah.
certain things that we know. You know what I'm saying. We got to take care of. Ain't no need to bitch and complain about it. Sometimes you just, like you say, you just gotta get it done. it ain't about always getting over it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to keep pushing, though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
It's always time
I
we can
am
come back and
watching
revisit it.
youngest daughter, and I guess this is where we are in life with her. Uh, she's playing Assassin's Creed.
Who?
Okay. The Love Bugs.
Oh,
And she's playing it fluidly too.
go girl.
She done hopped on a horse and everything. I wasn't ready. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to pay more attention.
I'm not ready.
Mm-mm.
I had to send my crumbs away from me. They was, oh my goodness, they causing chaos.
Ain't that what they all do?
Yeah, they just love hooligans like I was. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Not a
just getting it back.
hooligan.
Oh yeah, you know, boys being boys. You know, they
Yeah.
still hooligans, hanging off of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's unnecessary stuff sometimes. And that problem with the girls.
Mm.
Little agents of chaos, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's what it is. I got my older two girls out hanging out with their friend asking me, hey, when you going somewhere? Like, I gotta check in with you.
Mm.
Hey,
If you want to go somewhere, you need to be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there so you can get on the bus. If not, you're gonna miss movement and it's just gonna be too bad. So whatever. So that's been a week. That was pretty quick rundown for us. It seemed like it's been a little complicated for all of us, but we making it through and we keeping pushing. You know, we almost didn't have this Friday. We almost elected to take this Friday off.
Oh, real quick.
Yeah.
Next Friday may be better that we take off. I'm going to a Cardinals game.
Oh yeah, for sure. Either that or we just have some man talk.
Yeah,
we can do
y'all can do
man
that
talk.
too.
We ain't chopped it up in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a quick second. I mean, we might be able to circle back around to the prenup discussion and get some more guys to weigh in, see how they feel about it. So
Guys don't want to talk about that.
scared. Don't be scared. You don't be no punk. You
They
supposed
don't
to be
want to talk
ready for a
about that.
relationship.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
that's what
punk.
a lot of them are. You know. Yeah.
Like Kanye said, if you ain't no punk, holla, we want prenup. We want hey. Just saying.
Kanye a different
So-
breed though, man. He's a different person.
He
Just
is.
leave it at that.
He is, and he's got the financial backing to directly go through and say and be that. I mean, honest truth is we all do. If you look at it in certain stances, it's just, you know.
Y'all gotta yeah.
I got a special guest.
Onion. We
What
got
up, cuz?
what's up, man?
Got a special guest.
How you feeling? You gonna talk tonight, Onion, or is just silence is golden with you right now?
He acting like typing.
So,
I see.
So
I
he
see.
that's
he
what we're
observing.
doing.
He the intern for the night. He taking it in.
Right.
Mhm.
Y'all gonna hear him just pecking on the keyboard.
I'm glad it ain't it ain't functioning right now.
Yeah, I got
See
it
what he's been
turned off.
jacked you all up.
Got it turned off.
So, well, we are 9 minutes into it, and we got our first topic coming up. But before we do that, let's go around the horn. That's why shit feels off to me. Let me fix that. Caught it. I caught it.
Oh my God.
Well, let's go around the horn and introduce ourselves real quick for the listeners. Starting with Onion, thank you. We appreciate that intro. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. On you, Wanda.
Bro. Hey, I'm your favorite podcast homegirl, Wanda.
It's your boy Dirt.
And of course, it's your boy Jay Glass, the movement. And you are rocking with Family Bloodline Podcast once again. And today's topic, of course, we're going to talk about the NBA Finals. these championship games we got going on where we're getting to that excitement in a second. And then the longest and hottest topic that we're gonna talk about is for relationships 50-50, or are you dating the bus driver? Are you gonna be with the bus driver? And so that once we get into those different parallels, it'll spin off into a couple of different things to kind of narrow exactly what we're talking about down. So that's what it is. That's what it is. So with that being said, again, welcome back, family. Let's go ahead and get into this NBA championship game. Dirt, you want to run this one? You got it. It's been on you for the sports casting.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, he's our sportscaster.
Right. Right. So there you are.
Well, right now, we got the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat going up. Game 1 was yesterday. Big difference in well, first of all, let me just say this, man. I got two turkey pots on the line.
What's
First,
a
my
turkey
cousin.
pie?
Turkey pie. It's like a seafood boil almost, but you just use the smoked turkey necks in it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And the shrimp, the corn, the sausage, all that. And,
Interesting.
yeah. So I got,
Never heard of it, but that's cool.
because my cousin said that Miami's gonna get swept. So he thinking they're gonna get swept. So I took the bet that Miami would win at least one game. So I got 2 pots to
You think
his
they gonna
1
win
pot.
one? You
Okay.
think they gonna win one? Because I don't think they
Yeah,
gonna
I
win.
think they're
I
gonna
think they
win
gonna get
one.
swept too.
Last night was was off. If they would have made a lot of the shots that they missed, it would have been a different ball game, because it wasn't like Denver was really playing.
They were not sinking a lot of shots.
It, man,
Operative word is if.
yeah.
If Steph Curry and the Warriors would have sank more threes, they would have been in the same position the Nuggets are in right now.
What they say about that word if was a spliff, we all be high.
I'm just saying, we got somebody like Caleb Martin who's averaged almost a double the whole playoffs.
Yeah.
Went 0 for 7. He hit his first shot in the fourth quarter, I want to say. Come on now. He's been averaging 20 points a game.
Well,
he hit his first shot in the, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like they were playing phenomenal defense, but credit they were, because they got a bunch of blocked shots. But game 2 will be Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. Must see TV again. I think Jimmy Buck ain't going out like that.
Hey, again, you can never count Jimmy Buckets out. You really can't. He's always a threat. It's always a thing. He can always show up, and when he does, you just hope that he's having it's a quick streak, and then he's done.
I'm glad you're getting into basketball too, Wanda. Like that. I'm glad you're getting into the basketball.
I feel like I get into it once we start talking about it, and I be like, I have to pick a team. I need to see what's going on. I can't just keep picking stuff off of colors, even though it's been working for me. It's been working for me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
except
like I watch
with
it, like I think it, like I feel like it brings me and my husband closer together, because we sit up and watch it and have conversations. He explains things to me. Now,
correct.
If it's soccer, I can explain it to him. But basketball and football, he's explaining to me.
I didn't know you liked soccer.
I was about to say, so when
I just got into soccer after the World Cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
My students put me on. They was telling me all kind of stuff, and I get it now.
Hey, soccer's it's that deal. It's exciting as hell. I don't think that there are any more dramatic players on any field worldwide than soccer players. Them jokers are so dramatic. It's ridiculous.
The soccer players?
Yeah.
Hey, they gotta make it look good.
Oh my God. Don't they though?
Even down to like the Twins, they come home and they be like, no, you know what I'm saying? They just do weird stuff with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no,
Yeah.
you know, like
it's a really.
Oh, Couldn't hear what you said, Wan. Your audio dropped on us.
You back?
Yeah, audio dropped on us for a second.
No, I was pausing because my nephew over here wilding out.
It sound like it. What you doing, cousin?
I don't know what's going. Hey, what are you doing?
Sound like the poltergeist was going down at your crib. Oh, there it is again. The blood.
So soccer is, you know what I'm saying? Soccer is like universal, like you say. It's international, you know what I'm saying? Like globally, you can tune in and get into it, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the husband coming to get the nephew for me.
He must have heard it going down.
Buddy was in there wilding. I don't know what was going on.
But like I say, I said they missed a bunch of shots. Don't want to take nothing away from them when they played a phenomenal game like they've been doing throughout the playoffs all season long. They're the number one team in the NBA for a reason. So they just showing it right now.
Yeah. So that first loss in a big game is scary. And Denver ain't been here in a long time, so these jokers, they want to eat. I think
they got a lot to prove, and they ready to prove it.
And also, they have never had a championship in their franchise history.
In their history,
they have never had a championship.
Yeah, they did my boy Melo dirty, but that's another conversation.
It was business. I thought he was going. They drafted him. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was going to be there forever, but business.
Do y'all still have like any old jerseys? Because I still got my Carmelo Anthony jersey, and I love that jersey.
I don't have no throwback jerseys.
Y'all don't have any old jerseys, like old football jerseys, like Marshall Faulk jerseys, or?
I wish. Well, I take that back. Nope, I don't. I gave that away.
With my first divorce,
jerseys, like any old school jerseys?
Nope. With my first divorce, I lost all that stuff.
Shut up.
Love Bugs, go turn that light on over there, baby.
My jerseys. I get all my throwbacks, all my.
Turn it on, honey. Turn this light on.
That is crazy. Yeah, I have my Carmelo Anthony jersey. I think this Chicago Bulls shirt got a D Rose on the back of it.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I love like the old, like the back in the day old school like throwback stuff. That's what I like.
No, I ain't got none of it. Nothing.
Dang.
I be trying to tell my daughter, she be thinking she be fresh. I be like, baby, all that stuff is all retro. We already did that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of, especially like the shoes and
I'm just saying, 90s fashion was legit that deal. I'm just gonna put it out there. 90s had the best fashion. Between the 70s and the 90s are my all-time favorite decades.
Okay, I think we could have wore a little bit less baggy of clothes. You know what I'm saying?
You think? No. Now you know right away if a dude broke because his pants too tight, and if he ain't got no wallet, he ain't got no money.
Yeah, it was a difference. You knew.
We know right away when you broke. Yeah. At least when you had the baggy pants, you had a chance. Like,
right. They just tap the phone. That's all the kids do nowadays. They just tap their phone now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
I guess.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but our technology is getting a little bit too advanced, and it's becoming scary. So I'm just gonna sit back and watch the robots take over. Like they was trying to tell us something with that movie, I, Robot.
What a lot of movies they come out with, man.
They was trying to tell us that movie. Remember that movie AI, Artificial, when the little boy?
Yeah. Oh, you talking about that one?
Yeah.
That one too. And I, Robot.
Yeah. And I, Robot. Yeah. Hey, look, when I was in college, I was going for psychology, and then I wanted to expand out into artificial intelligence because this is my core conspiracy theory, right?
Okay.
And I'd still big into the Matrix, but my theory is there is going to be, and then you talk about freaking the Terminator, but there is a thing to where we can get so complacent as humans and so get to such a point of I don't want to call it laziness, but it is laziness and complacency that we're making stuff to replace us out of convenience, not out of necessity.
Right.
And so I read a book when I was in Iraq. Can't remember the name of it, but it was it was written in like the 40s or 50s. And the preface or the premise of the book took place in the future, and there was a man and his family, and he was trying to get his family to get just to be together again. Everybody was concerned or absorbed with some type of artificial intelligence, artificial intelligence, computer, some type of computer. And for the book, they're trying to be futuristic. So they're trying to be futuristic. So in the book, it was like everybody's absorbed and consumed with their computers. So let's go out in the woods in a cabin and just have family time. And now look at us. Artificial intelligence is replacing a lot of the things that we're doing. To people that are going to be coming out of college within the next 5 to 10 years are going to find that their jobs have been replaced by artificial intelligence. And I talked about that on one of our previous podcasts, I think a year ago. So, yeah.
I just I didn't really read the article. I just skimmed through an article today over a guy in weapons who did some type of artificial intelligent drone that he programmed to kill, and he was trying to get it to unprogram, and the thing found him as a threat and ended up killing him to get to the thing he was trying to kill. And I'm like, what the frick, man?
Look, we are giving ourselves over to Skynet. That's a Terminator reference for those of y'all who don't know. We're giving ourselves over to Skynet. One new thing at a time when it comes to technology. And one of the things that I think I want to do an experiment on is to figure out how many people, just common lay people, know how to garden by themselves, know how to grow their own fruit.
I do.
Right. Or even down to it, know how to fish, know how to hunt, know how
those are like core things that I think everybody should know how to do.
Yeah, know how to sew if something happens, if something should happen. I do
too. I hate sewing machines, but I know how to sew, baby.
I know how to sew. I'm not the world's greatest seamstress, but if a few break off, I know how to get them jokers back on.
Get it right back on there. Yes, we do.
Yeah, that's something.
Many of work, man.
Yeah, when I was in basic training, that was one of the requirements that we knew how to do, was to sew our stuff back on.
So you had to sew in basic?
Yep.
Interesting. That little tidbit of information never came back with me.
Well, no, because they don't do it anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's changed. So it's not something that they teach anymore.
Got it.
And we got graded on it.
Okay.
So, man, why you messing with me right now, bro? I got the headphones on, I got the microphone and the lights on, but now is a better time as any just to ask me if he could probably answer my question.
Of course, that's how it works.
Jesus, jumped
up. You making me feel bad. He outside the door going ham.
Oh, that's too bad. Speaking of going ham, let's go ahead and move and transition over into the meat, the heart, the meat and potatoes of what we're here for tonight.
Oh, Lordy. Okay, let's get to it.
Yeah, Wanda, because this is your topic. So this is doing your introduction. Your introduction to relationships. Is it 50-50 or the bus driver? So
that's crazy. So here we go. So I was just scrolling through a couple things, and I come across a few things. This happened a while ago. Gabrielle Union, that's my girl. She in my head we related. She did an interview saying in her household everything is 50-50, like all their bills are 50-50. Like they split everything down the middle. And a lot of females, I think it was a lot of women, were upset that Gab Union is going 50-50 with her man in the position that he's in. Which, I mean, but everybody knows Gab has her own money.
Yeah.
But we're going to keep it funky. D-Wade has more.
Okay.
A lot more.
Okay.
And
Okay.
everybody's saying she shouldn't be paying 50-50 because he makes more money. So my question is that fair? And in a relationship, isn't it okay to go 50-50? And is anything really 50-50 in a relationship? You know,
Yeah.
Right.
somebody's always giving more and somebody's always giving less, or vice versa.
So they upset because she going 50-50 and they saying she bringing less to the table. That's what the conversation pretty
A
much
lot
is.
of women were upset because D Wade he got hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah. So I looked it
Correct.
up when we were meeting, and from what I saw, the consistent thing was D Wade's total net worth was 170 million, and Gabrielle Union's was around 40 million.
She's still in the millions bracket.
She got paper. She got
So
good.
Still in the millions, but it's
Yeah.
just not as many millions as her counterpart,
say that again,
as her
Cuz.
husband, her spouse. But I
Say it one more
feel
time.
like I said she still is like it's not as much as him, but she still got millions. And I honestly feel like if that's what works for them, because let it be. Because
Let
she's
it
also said in other interviews where she felt like since she was the main breadwinner, that she could do whatever the hell she wanted to. So that come in late, cheat, do whatever she wants because she was the main breadwinner.
And so, with her being the main breadwinner, that constitutes being able to step out, being able to do whatever she wants, having little to no accountability in her relationship and how she's interacting with the person that she had decided to be with during that time, or
No, Wanda just saying how she flipped from that to now it's 50-50. You know what I'm saying? How she went from being when she was the breadwinner, it
She could
went
do whatever she
50-50.
wanted.
She
But I
can do
think that
whatever she.
also has to contribute to growth too, because these were previous relationships before what she's in now.
mm-hmm.
Correct.
That part, the growth aspect.
Yeah. So I don't think she feels that way anymore. But I'm just saying.
I think it should be 50-50. I think it should be 50-50. You know what I'm saying?
What's
In the
up, Bree?
household.
My
That's
muffin's on. I ain't seen you in a minute. What's up,
Muff.
muffin?
God damn.
what up? Yeah.
Welcome
It should be 50-50 in the household, whether you know what I'm saying. Someone is the breadwinner because
But it's really
it's
50-50 when you think about it, though.
is it? That's what
Yeah,
you
that's
asked
what I
me.
want. Yeah, think about it. Think about everything that goes on in your household.
All right.
And just because y'all going half on the bills, is that relationship 50-50?
Well, that's a good question. I think
That's
that's very
that's
relevant.
yeah, that's what I was finna speak on. Like it's always, you know what I'm saying, somebody eat, somebody should do the dishes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Shit like that. That's what I was finna allude to, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it should be 50-50, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I don't think it's ever 50-50. I don't think it's possible for anything to all like a relationship to be totally and completely 50-50 because you got the mountains, you
Why?
got the valleys on an everyday basis.
Break
Because
it down.
very rarely will you see that you and your partner and your kids and the household as a whole are in the exact same place at the exact same time. The only time that should happen is at the beginning of a vacation when you're about 2 or 3 hours into the drive to get somewhere and it's storming, norming, conforming, and performing. So on a daily basis, it's impossible to do 50-50. It's impossible.
Okay,
Um,
now.
because
Yeah, explain.
just because you have a good day at work doesn't mean that your partner did. And it definitely damn sure don't mean that your kids did. Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you looking at these different dynamics, and if we got to break them down into statistics, you might be at 60 and your man might be at 40, or you might be at 80 and your woman might be at 20, especially if it's that time of the month for her, because maybe she don't feel like making dinner, maybe she don't feel like chasing after the napperhead ass kids to make them go to bed, right?
Right.
You've got to always be. There's always
So you feel like there's always somebody giving more.
It has to be. There always has to be somebody giving more, somebody giving a little less. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, the
It all equals
exertion of
100, right?
it comes out to 100 for everybody. right?
But
And us,
that's still it's still 50-50. It's still you playing your part, like you say, say your spouse is
No,
down,
because
and you know what I'm saying,
if
and she can't cook, but she normally cook,
mhm.
and you perform them acts while she down. You know what I'm saying? Now that's 50-50, ain't it?
that
Nah,
mean no, you giving 80 or
yeah,
whatever she not giving. You know what
She
I'm
because
saying?
down. She
you
can't
picking up what you
participate at that time. So
Right. So she
we
can't give
discredit.
you her 50. You're going above and beyond what you normally do.
right
That's at
because
that time, but that, like y'all said, that's at that time, and then and
yeah.
at that moment, it's a different situation.
Right.
So now when I'm down,
She gonna
it's
go that 80 and while you down on your
On
20.
you at your and when you at your
It's
20. So
that's
it's a polarity movement of it, right? So what a lot of people say is opposites attract. When I actually say that the more you have in common, the better off you are. The honest
mm,
truth.
I
The
don't
honest truth.
know.
Opposites
Cause
don't attract. In nature, opposites literally repel. Oil and water, the negative pole to a northern pole of a magnet. If you take energy and you give it its negative or opposite pole, it will repel each other. Also, it will repel as well. Atoms, all the other, like these different dynamics. It's a cute cliche, but it's actually not the truth when it comes down to it.
but I mean, I don't know, cause like before I got married, you do the whole marriage counseling and all that other stuff, and you take compatibility tests.
Okay.
And on our test where I lacked, my partner was excelled, and where
what I'm saying.
I excelled, he lacked.
But that doesn't
And
mean that you're opposites.
well,
It does.
he's a very
It's a,
outgoing person, and I'm very introverted. Like I don't need to
yeah.
be. I don't need to be out all the time, and I'm cool Netflixing and chilling.
Sure.
It's like y'all
And he's the like
80-20.
when we go anywhere, everybody always like, where Murder Tell at? Nobody cares to see me because I
Oh,
am not the
that's
life
not
of the
true, Line
party.
One.
No,
We
because
That's
missed you, sir.
I'm just
We
not.
missed you, sir. We
I
asked
just
where
be
Wanda was at.
chilling. I just be chilling. But
Hey,
he dances and he socializes and he drinks stupidly until he passes out and everybody finds it funny. But
that was back
you
in
know,
that was the old tale.
yeah, I mean, but still, that just wasn't me.
Yeah.
Sure.
See, I don't base it off statistics because you know what I'm saying. Okay, so base it on a normal day. Everybody healthy. Everybody had a good day at work and school. How
Hmm.
you break that down?
So again, that's one of the few moments where the stars might align and everybody doing good. I mean, it's just like your twins, cuz,
That's
right?
like that's like y'all saying the if. That's like me saying the if to y'all early, and y'all saying if. You
Oh,
do
there it is. It's
majority of the time people. I know people have. You know what I'm saying? Okay, go ahead.
no, I'm agreeing with you on that part
Go ahead,
Oh, he
yeah.
because the
forgot.
operative was
Oh,
if.
okay. I didn't know if he
The,
had froze up for a second.
the operative word is always if. Yeah, but the operative word is always if. If having a great day, I might just go down to the commissary and say, you know what, give me about $200 and some meat, and I'm finna light this grill up, right? If I'm having a bad day, I might be like, hey kids, y'all on your own. I'm going to bed, right? Because I don't have anybody to balance me out
Yeah.
right now. So if I had somebody to balance me out, if I was feeling great and really ready to barbecue and hang out, you know, I'm showing that I'm available to pick up that other end to where she might have actually come in the door and said, "Hey, I don't feel like cooking today. I don't feel like dealing with these kids.
Man, that happens often.
What's
No,
up,
Cause
girl?
man,
What's up,
listen, I
baby?
wait a
understand.
minute.
Yeah, yeah,
Huh.
I understand it. And then that's where it come in. Like
See,
yo,
so
yo,
funny. That is not the kind of story you're supposed to send.
and and
Give him
like
a
I say, and that's where your partner pick up on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
damn, okay, you having a bad day. You gonna do what you gonna do. Go and shower up and go and chill out. I got the
Mhm.
kids for the night. Dinner be cooked in a minute. That's that's
That's
fifty
you
fifty.
giving 100.
Okay.
That's you
now,
giving 100. Because I mean, because at that point we have nothing else left to give.
right now,
And so you
as far as go ahead, Juan.
no, go ahead.
I'm about to say now, as far as the bills is concerned,
Okay.
Uh
Yeah, let's get back to that
yeah,
aspect.
you can definitely do 50-50 every day, all day on the bills and not skip a
But
beat.
if you making more than me, should I be paying half the bills?
Why not?
Because you making more than me.
But that ain't got shit to
So
do with the
when
price
you
of tea in
pay
China.
when you pay half of the bills and I pay half of the bills,
hmm
I'm left with less than what you have. How is that helping me thrive?
Well, then we got to figure out how to get you another job or get you promoted. But just because I'm making more doesn't necessarily
Thank you, Maya.
automatically mean well, I hope Maya remembers that because I need a sugar mama Maya when I retire. we ain't gonna do no 50-50 on the bills. You're gonna be making more than me. And we're gonna
Oh my
revisit this
goodness.
conversation.
Oh my goodness. Let's
Oh,
no though. So I feel like if my spouse is making more than me, I mean
mhm.
I mean I'm not saying I shouldn't pay any bills. I'm not saying that,
Sure.
but
He should pay the bigger bills.
yeah, let me live.
I'm not
We
saying
living together. We living together. That's what I'm keep saying. Like we living together. How is it just one? You know what I'm saying? Like one. Y'all keep making it like y'all
and it's
doing
Okay,
it
so this
50 with
comment
the
says, not true, Wanda. When you're married, what his is yours. How many marriages do y'all know actually go by that?
a lot of them.
look, I don't recommend one bank account in relationships or
I mean,
marriage.
that's your recommendation, but have you done it? Have you
Yeah,
done one?
I
That's
did.
what I'm saying. So you have done it. So a lot of
Yeah.
relationships are built on like this is us. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? This is us.
And if I'm about to have one damn bank account in a marriage or a relationship and I'm getting gifts, oh god damn it, I might as well buy my own gift. I'm gonna get what I want. I'm gonna go get this vet. And I shouldn't hear anything about it.
Yes, is it trying? Trying? Yeah, I do. Like, if the woman makes more, I do feel like she should pay most of the bills.
I I think it's better for direct 50-50. That way,
Yeah, I get that, but at the same time, though, if I'm paying less of the bills, that means, if I'm paying less of the actual bills in the house, does not mean I'm not doing other things like buying groceries or buying the toiletries for the
Them all
house,
bills. Them
or
all, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Uh,
Right.
so so it
I
can't be
don't
50-50 on the bills neither then. If
it
somebody
can
paying
be.
higher bills than the other, you know what I'm
Well,
saying? Or
yeah, you're right, Dirt. You're right. You're right.
if
If it
if it's like if it's based oh go ahead. If it's a
no,
relationship
you're right.
based
I'm
off
saying
that, if I'm paying higher bills then
nothing's
yeah,
like,
that's
happening.
cause
not 50-50 just like
you ain't got to worry about school clothes because I didn't took care of that. You ain't got to worry about like cleaning supplies, line, like things like
but
that.
that's go ahead, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm gonna wait till you
But
do I'm raise my hand.
like you ain't gotta worry about like none of that because I got all of that. I'm just not gonna pay mortgage. I'm not gonna pay your car note. I'll pay my car note though.
Well, no. It's 50-50.
See,
What's up,
so
Danny?
that's what I'm saying. So in a relationship, I mean, people get caught up. They don't like hearing the man and the woman roles. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
in reality, that's our 50-50.
But
You know
think
what I'm
about it
saying?
though, because
I,
back in the day, our grandmothers didn't pay no bills. The man went out and worked and paid everything.
but
So
it
are
was
we
hard.
going to go
But
back
it
to
was
this
harder for them to get jobs back in the day. They weren't trying to be independent women like women
like
are today. So
right?
like
So
white
you
white
think just
you
because a woman is independent, she should pay bills?
Oh fuck
yeah,
yeah.
hell yeah, most definitely for that
Legal
reason.
rights.
For that
Goddamn.
reason alone. For that reason alone. So you know what I'm saying? You independent, I'm independent. We two individuals. You play
Independent
your
women like
part.
to be kept too.
Yeah, but I'm trying to
Right.
help you. I'm trying to nurture your independence. I believe in you as a woman. I know you can do this. I
I'm
know
just
you can
trying to say
have
that
50-50.
women, damn, I lost my thought. Yeah, I had my hand raised up. I was finna bring it out. It was just about the like you doing you making sure I got lunch, you doing the laundry and all that. I'm
Yep.
mowing the grass. I'm taking out the trash. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It's a
Yeah, because I ain't
50-50
taking out no trash. I
relationship.
don't care how much money I make or you
You
make.
see?
That's what I'm saying. It's a
Point.
washing. I'm
I'm not
changing
saying
your
I'm
oil on
trash.
your core. I'm changing the oil on the
Exactly.
core while you know what I'm saying, tending to the. It's 50-50. It works.
If
It's
you
like
wanted to go 50-50, if I made more, if you wanted to go 50-50, we can definitely go 50-50. I wouldn't be mad at that. I have no problem paying bills.
I have no
Yeah.
problem playing
I mean,
bills.
but there was a time in our relationship, honestly, like there was a time in our relationship before I was married where I wasn't working. I didn't do anything. I was looking for a job,
Uh-huh.
but he took care of me. Like I didn't need anything. I didn't want anything. I was taken care of. But when I did get my job, I picked back where I left off. I was started handling business. I was paying off credit card debt and everything like that.
Yeah.
I got a
But
question.
huh?
Oh, I was just saying, I got a question. And you
Go
got another.
ahead. Go ahead.
So if we split 50-50 and I make more than you, don't that affects the household? Because eventually your end's gonna end up, you know what I'm saying? It don't match up. Like I should pay the
I'd be
higher
like,
bills.
hey,
Making
I mean,
the
all you can
person
do
that
is
makes more.
communicate at that point. Be like, look, you say you want to do these bills 50-50. I went 50-50 with you. Now, my car note is a little short. Either you gonna help me or you're not,
But
or I gotta figure out something else.
they would have had and been able to establish the financial freedom to actually assist in that situation, right? And
Yeah.
so that's a part of actually trying to uh, assist with financial freedom with your partner, with your spouse, right? If you go 50-50, well then at least 50% of you wakes up on a daily basis knowing that you don't have to do this 100% by yourself, right? And the time I want to be a trophy husband, says Manny. The times where you might find yourself low, your partner can help you, can build you back up or make you whole in that area, right?
Yeah.
So doing 50-50 shouldn't hurt anybody. It should assist each partner, each party, in some type of a savings and some type of holdings in the event that something major happens and you got to pick your partner back up. If I'm paying the mortgage, if I'm paying electricity, if I'm paying gas, if I'm paying all of these things, which in a traditional quote unquote relationship, yeah,
Mhm.
I would maintain as a man. Absolutely. That's not the dispute. But in
Mhm.
a 50-50 relationship, right? But if I'm doing all of that, well, then the responsibility 100% comes down to me on an everyday basis of having to make these things happen without fail. And if I do fail, now I've jeopardized the financial footprint of the family in this standpoint of being successful because I've missed a payment or two. I've gotten backed up, but I don't have any backup to help me out in this shit. You dig what I'm saying? Or did I?
Mhm.
So that's why I'm like a 50-50 relationship isn't the worst thing in the world. It's not the worst thing in the world. And we got to remember, it also depends on the couple. Because what we eat don't make them shit and vice versa. What they eat don't make us shit. So hopefully what they're doing is working
Here's a
for them.
question.
The question is, why is this
Why
such a
is this such a
deal?
big deal in the Black community?
Because we can't pull ourselves away from traditional movements, although we can
And we too
see.
worried about being married to the big wig instead of the
Right.
bus driver who can definitely still get business handled.
Mm-hmm. Now, before we
So
move there, let me put a shout out. Let me give a shout out to Gabrielle Union for these products, right? The Proudly product, right? So I got the cocoa butter and I got the baby wash, the gentle baby wash. And yes, my big ass uses the gentle baby wash, and I'm gonna tell both of y'all, along with the hydrating baby lotion, it's absolutely fantastic. I've been enjoying using these. I've been enjoying it a lot lately. It's not greasy. It don't leave me. It smells so good, but that was just a quick one time for the one time, especially for my boy Peter, who was the chemist on these products.
Yeah, right.
So just promoting black businesses right now, proudly for melanated babies. I highly recommend them. Not just for the babies, but also for yourself because I have been feeling good after getting out the shower using these.
You've been
So
feeling exfoliated.
yeah,
so
I've been on it.
That's what's up, though. No, that's what's up.
Well, I feel like in the Black community, we don't have the luxury to not worry about bills or where the next meal coming from or whatever. That's why it's such an issue in the Black community, because we've always had to struggle, and people is tired of struggling.
Yeah.
They're ready to build and make things.
Yeah.
And
Coming from that struggle, just
we're trying to build.
yeah, just being from the hood, and then you get
You
money.
can't do that with
Yeah, you still
Leroy
got
laying on my couch playing PlayStation.
That is the issue, right? Because now, with that being said, we can push this forward a little bit.
Come in.
And this is the second part
Hold
of
on.
yeah. This is the second part of that topic: relationships, 50-50, or the bus driver. Because what we keep seeing and what we keep hearing from a lot of these quote unquote modern day women, right? From these modern women is the mantra is being pushed forward. The mantra is pushed forward that I'm a modern woman, I'm an independent woman, I'm this type of woman. But when the effort or the productivity or the ability to show who and what you are has to be laid out, well, then that becomes a bit of a different sentiment at that time. So you're a modern woman, you're an independent woman at the point of convenience. But when it comes to a point of equality, well, I don't want that. I don't want to get hit back by a man. I don't want to date a bus driver. I want somebody to take care of me. Well, no, God damn it. You're an independent woman. Let's take care of each other. Let's do that. Right. And I'll promote it. I'm with it. So this is my thing on that point. And I think I said it last week when we were talking, because I kind of spun off into something different. When I hear, and this is the statement made by, I was looking at the video earlier today and I can't remember the young lady's name who made the statement initially.
What is her name?
It'll come to me.
I can't think of it either, but I know you're
I'm on South St. Louis. I hear the sirens in the background. But she made the statement. Iyanla Vanzant was asking her essentially, would you date a bus driver? And she responded with saying, if he owns the bus company. And then Sister Vanzant went on to actually kind of admonish and be like, hey, this isn't what you want. So if a sister is working at McDonald's, right? If a woman is working at McDonald's and she begins to say, I want a man to be able to take care of me that's not working at McDonald's, but is making this much money, so on and so forth. Well, then my honest to God truth is like, fuck what you're saying, because you can't give yourself what you're asking for. So why is it somebody else's job to do that?
That's a good point.
If a man is working at McDonald's, and like I said last week, if a man is working at McDonald's and he's trying to get his footing and his bearings and get his foundation up under himself, and his woman is earning more money than him, right? Well, then he's a bum. He ain't worth shit and he needs to be doing better. And so the sister was like, what she doesn't accept is a movement of mediocrity. What? That's bullshit. We all have to accept certain things of mediocrity within each other, especially if we're going to be in a relationship, because not all of us are fucking superstars through and through. We're not.
Right.
And so I think it was a movement of BS, and everybody started clear.
I get it. I mean, I understand what she's trying to say. Well, what she was, I think she just got a couple of her words wrong. Thank you.
I don't know, bro. I work with a lot of like ex-cons, you know what I'm saying, in the construction business. I work with a ton of ex-cons. And like you say, now while they was in there, they got training and they came out, they got training, you know what I'm saying? Now they've been in the industry, you know what I'm saying? They in the field. And a lot of these guys got like probation officer wives. They got like doctor wives. They got like, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's not a 50-50 based off scale, you know what I'm saying? So,
but I'm sure they married to white women too, right?
not at all. No. I mean, these no. Well, I can't say not at all, but I know the guys that I work with. You know what I'm saying? They brothers married to sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So in that realm, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like our first conversation. I think it's just based off how the relationship is structured. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of women that are doing it. You know what I'm saying? They're making more money. You know what I'm saying? Than their guys. You know what I'm saying? But they seeing they guys out here grinding. You know what I'm saying? They ain't on
Yeah.
that old stuff that they was on. They maturing. You know what I'm saying? So
And I think that's the difference because, like Wanda stated earlier, we're not talking about the guys that's just hanging out. And I'm a gamer, right? Whenever you walk into my house, immediately you look at my TV, and then up under my TV, I've got 2 Xboxes, I've got Nintendo Switches, I've got PlayStation 3s, all of this. And then, of course, I got my computer set up, so on and so forth. So I'm a gamer through and through. When my kids ain't here, I'm an introvert by nature. I will spend hours on the phone with my woman playing Call of Duty and being fine with myself. I don't need much of anything else, right? However, I got a career. I got it, and so I think like going back to what Wanda said, we ain't talking about these dudes that's just hanging out on the couch, beach bumming it, and moving from house to house, and making people see what their potential could be, but actually falling short of actually reaching that stage in life. That's not what we're talking about. We're
I
talking about
thought we was just basing it off like just off that comment the lady made. I don't know who y'all got the reference from, but I thought
What's
that's what just
her
coming
name?
it off.
Was it Erica? What's her name? Doggone it, can't even think of the girl name. But I just feel like if you got a job and you're trying, what you do shouldn't necessarily matter.
and this man the mic in studio time. So yes and no. I say yes and no to that, Wanda. The reason why I say what you do shouldn't really matter, yes, is because there are various different dimensions that you should look for within a partner outside of their occupation, right? Because if you're not looking at character, if you're not looking at integrity, if you're not looking at trust, if you're not looking at scruples, morals, ethics, so on and so forth, well then, regardless of the actual occupation they have, they could seriously, like at the end of the day, still be a piece of shit, right?
Correct.
So just because he a bus driver, does that make him like less of a person? Because that's what I feel like be the issue.
Absolutely not. And I agree because, again, look, this is for men and women. I'm not saying that you shouldn't reach out to try and date up because I'm dating up, and that's an honest truth, right? And I think I can say the same thing for Dirt and the same thing for Mattel, right? So, but at the end of the day, if your partner is in a company, let's just use the McDonald's stereotype or situation, a scenario that James just hit me. Almost felt like I had a gummy. That shit it rocked me back. But let's take the McDonald's thing. Now, if my baby was working in McDonald's, I wouldn't expect her to directly in the next 5 or 10 years even own a franchise, right? But I would support her with moving up in the McDonald's corporation because McDonald's has various different positions that pay extremely well. Now, let's just say she wanted to be head of fries and she was extremely happy doing fries and I could cover everything else. Well, then maybe you'd be happy knocking these fries out. And you tell me what I can do to help you maintain your job as a fry person. But let's also
Get a piece.
talk about trying to get some of that salary. Let's increase your salary. I don't want you to stay there for forever. What you got, Juan?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that you would be content with your girl flipping fries just because she happy.
Why not?
I do believe that you'd be like, we got to do something better.
Not if we making it. Not if we're living below our means and we got money and we're saving and we're doing well.
Now she got that yum yum.
That part too. That part too.
Oh,
You know,
That,
yeah.
and she
that'll
can
be the only reason. Because outside of that, you gotta pay. Hey, we got bills around here.
and she can bring them hot ass fries back to the crib every night. There's a contribution that's being had.
Yeah,
That's
I think it ain't based off status. You know what I'm saying? I think occupation. I think it's just on where you want to be. Is this, you know what I'm saying? Because when you meet a person, that's the first thing we do. Well, when you really getting involved, is you trip off your goals. What,
Yeah.
what you think about in the next couple years? You know what I'm saying? If our goals on the line in these next couple years, then it's like waste of energy. What are we doing?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So it ain't about the occupation. I just think it's about where you think you're gonna go with that person. Because I know you said energy go the opposite way, but for us humans, energy like it be like a vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's how
Because
we say it's like a vibe. It's like an attraction.
it's a vibe because you're,
Energy.
you're vibrating on the same wavelength. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
that's why I say it's like energy. You know what I'm saying? So I know you
absolutely.
referenced earlier where
Yeah.
energy,
Talking about
but
frequencies. We can cancel.
frequency. But that's what we do. We vibe with each other, man. And then so you pick up on that vibe with that person and just see where it goes. That's we
Yeah.
ain't no
So
final thoughts, but that's my final thought on that. We just see where it goes.
I don't know because I feel like it's a lot. It's a lot because I mean you just don't want you don't want to be the person going out making you got your little suit, your little business power suit on, you going out every day.
yeah.
Then homeboy coming home in his rallies uniform, and you like
Come on, rallies.
smelling
So how
like
long would it be a
smell like
problem
beef
for you,
grease
Wanda?
and seasoned fries, and
I
Would it
know.
thinking
be
that, that
that first
everything's
couple
okay.
months or every day? Just
I'm gonna need some type of growth. You know what I'm saying?
right. You
I
got to
mean, he
sit me
may be.
down.
I mean, I know he's a great guy and like he's doing. He got all the boxes checked, but he just work at rallies. And
Mm.
I mean, and he's happy at rallies. We gotta evaluate some other things. Not that
Yeah.
rally. Hey, shout out to all the rallies workers.
Yeah, he
Let's
might
say
be trying to
Y'all
own
be
that
doing it for the
thing.
fries. Like seriously.
unless they start asking you for your opinion. South St. Louis rallies.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out to the
threw
Southside rally employees because I be getting coupons all the time. I love y'all.
that's what's up. And so what I mean by that is I'm talking from I'm talking from the standpoint of a man that's at the end of his career, right? And doing my calculations, there's not I know I have a good idea of what I'm going to be making a month without working, tax free monies as well, right? And so if I could support us by myself with what I'll be getting from disability and retirement, it's not a big deal. Now, my younger self, when I was still trying to build and the movement was different, I'd probably be like, "Yeah, no, you gotta do something different than that, because we over here struggling. If we get a flat tire tomorrow, we out of luck because we can't buy another tire. You dig?
Mm.
So, I totally
But I'm
get
gonna
that.
say it like this: them ones that don't be like, they always know how to get a hookup. They may not make that much money, but they know where to get a hookup from, baby.
A hustler, just a bona fide hustler, a man that or a person that can move through and be successful and get what they need when they got to get it. And so that's a different point, right? So at the end of the day, I think a lot of women who listened to what she was saying, they are going to directly mess up on their blessings because they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
be on some, oh no, this a bus driver. What can you do for me? Well, first off, motherfucker, you ain't making bus driver money working at McDonald's. So
And he
calm the hell down.
point A to point B.
Right. You need to be a little more thoughtful, a little more strategic in your movements, young lady, a young man, because you're not actually where they are financially. And if they're trying to get at you, give it a second pause. If they're not attractive, well, then let them know that and move forward with your life. But don't just try and engage with them and think that you're better than who they are because they are the quote unquote proverbial bus driver.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the first thing. Like I think a lot of women are missing their mark. They're missing their goals because of what was said.
Missing
And
a blessing, missing a husbands.
yeah, absolutely. A
Because
bus
they
driver
gonna buy me
is
on Wall Street and
yeah,
come on Troy from the bus station.
right. Bus driver is an honest day's work.
And an
You're
essential part of the community.
absolutely
Our kids ride the bus every day to school. You know what I'm saying? So they're a big part of the community.
I
You know
tell
what
you,
I'm saying?
during
So,
COVID, they were still running, and they was letting y'all ride for free.
right. Right. That's all I'm saying. So I think I think the ego has become so conflated within our community that we don't understand the different points of contention of what can actually happen for a person that could take care of us. Uh like Dirt's job. If a person heard about what Dirt does, they'd probably be like, well, that's not sexy. But Cuz can provide for his family. And not just that, but he's got a translatable skill to where he could build houses, take care of shit at the crib. He can do more than the average man can do at his house because of what his skill is.
Boy, Dirk got videos coming out soon.
Hit that. So, hey, one time for the one time. Yeah. So, or if a person heard that, you know, somebody is a bus driver, well, again, you're not really understanding the pinnacle of what our society is built off of, but transportation is one of the actual zeniths of the society. And if a society doesn't have a good transportation system, they're doomed to fail.
Correct.
Because that's how commerce gets moved back and forth through transportation and logistics. So the understanding of what could be good for you and what can't be, just so if a lot of these young ladies are involved with, well, I want to do that's a rapper or a movie star or a dope dealer. Well, you dumb as a mother.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. King?
Hello.
So again, I think a lot of young ladies and even young men are missing out on
and like nobody wants a regular job anymore. Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur or a rapper. Like, dude, get you a job.
That's what America is built on.
That is not everybody's calling.
It's not.
But we the land of the, but we should be. It should be a lot more entrepreneurs in this world. This where it I mean, based off what the world is built off of. America is built off of the land of the free, home of the brave. You know what I'm saying? We should be able to. Man, there's so much money out here. They say we in debt, but it's so much money out here as individuals that we can make. Anyway, another topic.
Because you know, you almost had me get on the soapbox when you said that shit. We in so much debt as America. I'm so sick of these fucking politicians.
Oh my God. Man. But anywho,
so yeah,
that nobody like they feel like it's uncool to have a freaking job.
Yeah.
Like people with jobs get laughed at. People, the McDonald's workers.
Oh, they the L7s. They the squares.
Right. Because you're out here making a living, regardless of what it is. You're out here making a living, but you're getting laughed at because you're not making. You don't have $1 million in the bank account, but neither do you.
Right.
I love people until they mess up my triple cheese. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if y'all remember what my first job was. Key and I worked at a restaurant, and I ended up making her get fired because of me. But we worked at a restaurant, and my first job was as a dishwasher. When I was in high school, my first legal job was a dishwasher. And I was on the basketball team, of course, in high school. And I remember when I was walking through the hallway one day, and they were like, "Oh, we having a joining session." I was like, "Okay, cool. First off, I can do both. I can join and I can fight, so I'm good with either way." And I was walking through, and they were like, "Oh, Jig, your shoes, blah blah blah." And I had on some Adidas. I can't remember exactly which ones. They was black and gray. I do know that. And I had just gotten paid for my job, and I was like, "Yeah, but ain't none of y'all got this." And I pulled out my little paycheck in cash. And everybody was like, ooh. I'm like, yeah, I pay for my own shit while your mom and daddy's pay for y'all's. So I'm finna
Flex.
get these
That's a
Jordans.
flex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'm
down,
finna
step
get these
down.
Jordans. Right. That everybody got on. First off, my mom wouldn't finna buy me no Jordans just to play basketball in. No, that's the first thing. Second off, I couldn't see Jordans being just such a great basketball shoe that I had to pay $125 for them motherfuckers at the time.
They $220 now.
Yeah, Jay, why you get fired, cuz? While we on there, why you get fired?
For doing wet t-shirt contests in a
Okay.
different area.
I'm just
All right, so I got fired from that job because I had a general manager at the time. I don't know what her issue was, but I don't know if she didn't know how to run a restaurant or run the staff or whatever. What I do know is she came at me like way wrong during the time of my life where my first instinct was to fight. And so she came and she kind of like, she said something to me about the dishes. And I was like, well, yeah, I got the dishes, but I got to run out on the floor and I got to run behind the bar and get some stuff. And then I'll come back and I'll knock the dishes off. Wasn't good enough for her. And so she pressed me a little further and was like, hey, you need to hurry up and do this, 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 and this. And I was like, hey, you need to calm down because I don't like the way you're talking to me right now. Right. And so she turned around and she walked off. And one of my partners was in the background and he was laughing like, he was like, oh shit, James, she on you, she finna do blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, hey man, that's not the way I play because if she come back over here one more time, that's strike 3 and I'm finna go off on her. And again, at that time, my fuse was a little short and I was a little bit of a different person. And lo and behold, that motherfucker walked back in the kitchen. And it's funny because Maya and I actually worked at that. We went and ate at that kitchen not too long ago. But she came back and she was like, I thought I told you. And I was like, man, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about you and what you say about blah, blah. And so I started going in on her and hard. And I started cussing her out. And I wasn't going to hit her. But Key was working the same shift that I was working. And Key was like, what happened? What's going on? What you doing? And what you say to my little brother? Blah, 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 blah. So we like in stereo on her ass. We on the opposite side, like, man, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Yes, yada, 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 yada. And so we got fired because of that.
yeah, the exit left, huh?
Yeah, we had to stage left. We did. I got us fired. It was all me. The bridge was burned. So it was. And funny thing is, I went there last time I was in St. Louis to eat. I just wanted to go back to my first job, and the menu is exactly the same, and the food is still great. So
cool.
I remember my first job.
What was your first job?
Baskin Robbins.
I remember that. I remember
Right
you
now,
working at Baskin Robbins.
Right there on Grand. Yep, that was my first job.
Yep,
I don't think I remember that.
Between Uncle Elwood and my daddy, they used to pick me up at night. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I remember you working at Baskin Robbins.
But I had to come out with a half a gallon of pralines and cream and butter pecan. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It went for free. I ain't getting no ride for free. You know what I'm saying?
Ass, gas, and cash. Nobody ride for free.
Straight like that. Straight like that.
My first job was Subway. I worked at the Subway on Natural Bridge and Kings Highway.
Yep.
Yep. And the manager there hated me. Like, I don't know what her deal was, but she did not like me. And eventually, like, I think after a year, I ended up getting fired because I said I wasn't coming in because I was going to a funeral, which I was.
Which funeral was it?
It was our cousin Anthony's funeral. It was hella ago. So I was like, I can't come in. I got a death in the family. Well, she like, well, you on the schedule. You need to come in. I'm like, I'm not coming. I already told you I'm not coming. So I came to work the next day, and she was like, what you here for? You don't work here no more. You ain't come to work. I'm like, bet. I don't care. I don't need this job. Right. I'm like, this is just something to do. So let's fast forward 20-something years later. I go back to that Subway. Guess who's still there?
No way.
Guess what?
She the regional manager?
Wow.
No, she's still in the same position she was in.
No way.
Yes, way.
She must be happy as hell in that
I put
position.
her ass through it. I'm like, that's too much spinach on my sandwich.
No, you didn't. Oh.
Yeah, some heathens out here getting fired and stuff from work.
I like extra mayonnaise. I need 2 strips of mustard.
Mm, 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 mm.
And then is another girl that still worked there from when I worked there. And I was like, and then when I get ready to go, I'm like, oh yeah, what's up, Sandy? And she looked like, you know her, like they like, you know who that is. Yeah, you know who I am.
Wow.
Don't play with me.
Wow. Damn it, Wanda. I wish you told me you was finna have that experience. I would have flew to St. Louis just to be there with you. Just to be
I
there
didn't know
and be
she was
like,
still gonna be there. I had no
yeah,
idea.
fuck you, Sandy.
No, Sandy was cool. It was Christine
Oh.
that was tripping.
Well, take that back. Fuck
I
you,
didn't even
Christine.
acknowledge her. I knew who she was though. I knew exactly. I was just like,
Wow.
yeah, go ahead and make that sandwich. Foot long Asiago bread, please.
Oh no. That's amazing. Wow. I love that. That's dope.
Yeah.
That is so. Well, let's move to our final segment, final stage. Nobody wants to hop on with us tonight. Everybody afraid of having their faces
50-50.
seen and 50-50s because they think it might translate into something different in future relationships or whatever.
They
But
stirring. Don't be
2
scared.
tears in a bucket. Fuck it. All right, take it to the stage.
Right.
So, my bad, cuz I didn't mean to put you on Front Street.
No.
Since we were talking about bus drivers, what got you effed up? I bet you she ain't gonna be rude to the bus driver next time he asks her to go out on a date.
I bet she gonna go ahead and get up off that bus in time.
How does this even happen?
She was talking shit, and he got tired of it.
Oh no.
He got tired of it. He was like, "Hey, I done asked you to go hang out. You don't do shit for a living. I can see it in your face. You on the bus. I'm trying to upgrade you. Come on. Oh, you gonna talk shit? Let me get that head. I'm gonna get some head one way or another."
I hate it here. I hate it here. Oh my God, I hate it here.
My Lord.
Anybody else hiring for a podcast favorite homegirl?
Hey, I ain't letting you go because I go over there and I sabotage their asses. I say every buzzword.
We'll troll all day.
Hey, I'm telling you, it'll be bad for them.
Manny.
Yes.
Oh my God.
There's people saying they got it. They got it in the last minute thing. Got shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with you, bro, but I feel like.
I feel it too. That's horrible.
What got me effed up being home with these damn kids? Because I ain't ready for the summer. I am not ready for the summer. Like I said, the kids, they eat all damn day.
Yes, they do.
All damn day.
Yes, they
and
do.
They want to
If
play.
they eyes open, they eating. You're absolutely right.
You got to have activities for them. You got to, you know what I'm saying? All type of stuff.
Yeah.
Set pools up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
set
today was a
forts
great day
up.
for the pool. It was hot.
Yeah, they need forts set up. It's indoor, so they bounce in and out. You know what I'm saying? Forts set up. Like, come on, bro. Kids got me effed up, bro.
Summer vacation got you effed up.
Summer vacation, because Dirt love the kids. Let's get that right.
I was about to hashtag you, cuz.
Yeah, Dirt love the kids. You know what I'm saying? We that's what got me up.
FTK, fuck them kids.
That's y'all. That's y'all.
Hey, I'm finna do this to you.
Oh my God.
Hey, Dirt right now, Dirt hashtag FTK. FTK.
No, not tonight. Dirt love the kids.
He love the kids.
Let's put it out there. Dirt love the kids. Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about my co-host, but
FTK.
We love the kids, but sometimes it's FTK. all I'm
Sometimes it's
saying.
hashtag FTK, cuz.
Y'all ain't gonna do
This
that.
is just what it is.
Not me. Y'all ain't gonna do that to me today.
All
I'm
right,
just
well,
saying.
I was just saying, cuz.
I got you. Love y'all.
What's up, Mom? What got you effed up?
Honestly, food.
Same old stuff.
Food got me effed up. Why do food taste so good? I ain't gonna never lose no dang weight if food keep
Holy
tasting
cow.
good.
I wasn't
Like,
saying
how the
that.
hell
I
am I
didn't think she
supposed
was
to lose
going
weight
there.
if food keep tasting good?
Yeah, that
Every
one
day
too.
is
Yeah.
at work. They give us donuts in the morning for breakfast. Okay, who gonna turn down a donut? Not me. Then
I
it's the
do.
first of the month. We celebrating June birthdays. What they bring to
Hey,
work?
come on, June birthdays.
Yay, June birthdays. But what they bring us to work? Cupcakes.
Yes.
And they just not regular cupcakes. These is high class gourmet cupcakes.
Hallelujah.
Sweet
Thank
day.
you, Jesus.
Sweet day.
Who supposed to turn down a cupcake?
Speaking in
These
tongues.
food, I know you're supposed to eat for nourishment,
All
but
right.
if
So
it tastes good, how they gonna make? Food got me effed up, and
Food.
my cruise body is trying to load, but it's stalling. It got the little pinwheel on it right now, and
still buffering, huh?
it's buffering. This cruise body is buffering. I'm trying. I'm drinking my water.
Okay.
I'm doing
All
my
right.
exercises, but food still tastes
She
good, bro.
buffering
Like, what
now.
am I
You
supposed to
see, she
do?
said it. She been. I don't
What
know.
am
I
I
love it.
supposed to do? Cruise body is buffering. I still only got one chin, but that other one could pop up at any second because I've been eating.
Well, what you been eating though? Outside of
Food
donuts.
because it tastes good. I eat all the foods. What did I have yesterday? Oh my God. What was yesterday? Thursday? I made burgers. I made burgers and fries yesterday. Fire. Wednesday was volleyball day. I was super hungry because we played our hearts out and it was hot as hell.
Okay.
So I ended up going to St. Louis Pizza and Wings. Fire.
You wait. You hate which wings?
St. Louis Pizza and Wings.
Oh, okay. I thought you
And
said
I
pork.
had the golden barbecue wings fried hard.
Ooh.
My
Man.
fatty daddy, my son few crying. I gotta go figure out what's going on there. But yep, this week it hasn't been a good week for food for me. I got 2 cupcakes downstairs right now waiting on me.
Shit. Go get after them.
Is all
Don't
I'm
get after.
saying.
Don't get after. Girls. Don't get after them. I'm talking shit. Don't do it.
I just wish food didn't taste good, and that way I can get my cruise body together. But
Well,
right
then
now it's still loading. So
just go hang out with some of your Caucasian friends and
no,
um,
nope, no, thank you.
I'll say they ain't gonna season shit. Yeah.
No, no. So food got me effed up this week.
Okay. All right. Well, I've got a lot that has me effed up this week. I do, but just to keep things a little bit lighthearted. What got me effed up this week is why? Look, so I don't sleep well, right? I don't sleep well, and there are certain times where I have to use a mask to go to sleep. And shout out to NDM Audio. I won a speaker with NDM Audio not too long, well, a few months ago, and what I've figured out I could do is Bluetooth like rain on a tin roof because I absolutely love rain drops on tin roof, the sound, thunderstorms, and all that other stuff to help me go to sleep, help me relax. A night or two ago, I got this happening, and I got my door closed. I just pulled my sheets out the dryer. I didn't wash my match cover, so everything smelling like fresh flowers, and it's
Oh,
just a great vibe in my room by myself. And I'm in a room, I'm cozy. I got my other pillow next to me, mimicking my baby. This is great. This is beautiful. This is wonderful. I'm about to pass off into sleep slumber. That's just sweet slumber.
they
I'm
hit that REM sleep.
Yeah, I'm finna hit REM sleep. I got the wave, the rain, I got the fresh oxygen, and I feel myself jerking, falling asleep, right? And then I hear, and like the shit is translating in my dream as an aggressive type of entity, just a little shadow, a black entity. And then I snap to and I hear my door open. Dad, are you okay? The noises in here sounded weird. And I'm like, wait, why are you here in my life right now, children? I'm going into this blissful sleep, right? The second cousin of death. I am there. I am feeling good. It ain't too hot in my room. It ain't too cold. My ceiling fan going. I got all the right noises. I'm get this king bed and the covers are just on me perfectly. And what's that noise, Dad? What's going on, Dad?
Mm.
I open my eyes.
Oh my God. Which is
Open my
why this podcast endorses the hashtag
FTK.
FTK.
And I said to all of them, I said, I am thoroughly disappointed in all of y'all. I didn't tell y'all to come in. I didn't ask you to barge into my room. Whatever weird noises are going on in my room, I'm a grown ass man and I will handle it. I'm okay.
Oh, like they just wanted to check on you.
Do you know it took me until 2:00 that morning to get to sleep after that?
No. That is horrible. That is horrible.
So that's what got me effed up. My kids did me in. They did me in.
That is crazy.
And that I was so anticipating that sleep. It felt so good.
Oh my gosh. Well, maybe you can try again tonight.
I don't know, because we finna go to the Hacienda and turn up. It's gonna be Sprites all around all night, and it's gonna be a time for them to have fun, turn up with their little friends. Some of their friends don't got to go to summer school, so they only got this weekend to hang out.
Okay.
So we just gonna go to the Hacienda and have a blast tonight, and you know, what I am gonna do though, because I'm this type of guy, I'm finna wake their asses up when I know they're tired.
Oh no.
Yep. I'm finna knock on everybody's door.
That's horrible.
Everybody's door. They
don't do this, Stinky.
Okay. We gonna see. Everybody finna they gonna be around here grumpy as hell all day.
No.
Yeah. I gotta get my payback. Ass, gas, or cash. Nobody rides for free.
Oh my God.
So
po babies.
I'm that type of dad. And I think those types of pranks are legit. So that's just me.
Indeed.
Indeed. Final thoughts. Wanda, you want to go first?
Sure. Okay. So hey Rick.
What up, sis?
Hey Ricky.
My final thought is it's a little different tonight. Ladies, just love yourselves. Okay? Like love the stretch marks, love the Hawaiian rolls on your side. Just love yourself, love everything about you, because somebody thinks you're beautiful, whether you think it or not. And start believing that you are beautiful, because you are. All of us are made to be different. Everybody's not going to be a size 2. Everybody's not going to be supermodel size, and obviously surgery is not healthy, especially for Black women, to get all these modifications done to ourselves. So just love yourself, okay?
I can dig that. What you got, Dirt?
Yeah. Whether the occupation, whether anything, love that. Get a vibe, get a connection with a person one time, first and foremost. develop some goals for yourself and for your future relationship if you choosing to move further. You know what I'm saying? That's my final thoughts. Just
Yeah,
protect
Julius,
yourself at all
you are
costs.
dope.
Just protect yourself and just do you. Enjoy life.
I can dig it. So my final thoughts is on a little bit of a movement of a super low key anarchist. Dirk, you talked about something earlier today that I almost got on the soapbox about. But Americans just leave the side show of politics aside, right? Let that shit play out and be better with each other. Let's do that. Let's be that first because all these side shows, this debt ceiling thing is coming up. It's an issue again, and we're
It's always an issue around
right.
election time.
Absolutely, and everybody's finna be at each other's throats. But again, just remember, we've sent several $100 billion over to fund a war. We're not broke. Don't let this become a thing. Don't let this continue to divide us. Let's continue to aid and assist our neighbors. Oh shit, sir. God damn.
What
Well,
up,
okay.
bro?
It's been a
Been a
while.
minute.
It's
Hello,
been a
sir.
minute. You made me stop in the middle of my rant. Holy cow. Let me get back on my soapbox, okay?
Step back up there.
Right. So allow the politicians to continue their sideshow antics, but don't buy into it. And we miss you too, big bruh.
Straight like that, bro.
Don't buy into their bullshit. Let's remember that we are all in this together. This is our country and not theirs. And if we continue to decide to allow them to do what they want, they will. But at the moment that we will them to stop doing what they can, they have to. So those are my final thoughts. Outside of make sure you give every person a little more mercy, a little more grace. Uh and sprinkle that with copious amounts of love. Because we all deserve it. Like Wanda just said. So just a quick question for the panel. Y'all want to do a quick 10 minute after, or are y'all good?
Sure. I can for about 10, 15 minutes.
10
I can
minutes?
do it.
All
I
right.
got fantasy ball camp in the morning, but I stay on.
10 minutes tops, and then we off.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. So if y'all want to hop on, I'm gonna post a link in the chat, in the comments.
And we can talk about whatever we talked about tonight or whatever y'all want to talk about.
Whatever y'all want. So in the wise words of Russell Simmons, thank y'all for coming out. God bless. I'm finna hit us with an older school outro that we used to do a little more frequently. So anyway, thank y'all for coming out. God bless and
good night.